and building them tanks.
CCC was
Tree Army.
What did CCC mean?
Civilian Conservation Corps.
Okay.
And it was for poor people.
Okay.
Anyhow, I left there as soon as I could, and I had a job.
So then you're driving a bus now.
Yeah, they hired me right there. I didn't have to argue, but I got home. I had to argue.
Was this making more money?
I wasn't making anything. I was walking around there for a week.
Oh.
Trying to find something.
Trying to find something.
Okay.
And that looked good to me. And
it was a job.
It's 78 cents an hour.
Ooh,
Guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
That was a cut and pay from $1.50.
Yeah. But I was still making money enough that we could live and live where we was living. And let's see, I did that for, what, how many years? 35 years. But after I had been there about 15 years, I started teaching people how to drive. And when we go to meetings now, they'll tell Don he taught me how to drive.
Now, let me ask you this. Had the union always been with, or did the union come into play at the...
Well, when I was first got into the bus company, we were not union. But about 10 years later, we went union, and that's when we started getting raises from 78 to $1.18.
Were you talking about like the boiler makers, that kind of thing?
That was $1.50 an hour there.
You said union.
No, he knows what I'm talking about, the union.
Okay.
Well, that was union too. Where I used to work before. But Mama didn't like it, told me driving the bus.
Why?
And she, besides that, her baby sister had come to live with us. And the people that, their house on 920 West 18th, they had a septic tank. He told me he was working for Guff. He drove a gasoline truck for him. He says, start looking for you a place to live. He said, we can't stand it, you too many of you. And he digging up that septic tank
filled up too quick.
Cleared out and everything. So Clyde and Etna found the house we had on Garrettsville, and I sold both of my cars and bought that house. I had 2 cars, 40 model Plymouth that I had completely overhauled and everything, and man, that thing run good. But she made a big mistake. She went down to where we used to live to see Uncle Clyde and Aunt Delia, and I told her, I says, honey, have the oil changed before you go. She had the next morning, after she come back, I got in the car and started to work, and that red light come on. But honey.
Red light?
Yeah, on the dash.
Daddy, that car didn't have no red light.
That Plymouth?
Uh-huh.
I went in there, I said, honey, didn't you have the oil changed? She said, yeah. I said, how much oil did they put in that? She said, a quart. And she done drove it over 100 miles.
She'd already driven that quart out.
Jeez.
And I went, next day I had to go, I don't know how I got to work that day, but the next day I took the car and had the oil changed. I mean, had oil put in it.
Was it too late?
No, everybody out there at the bus company was wanting that car. Cause it was such a good running.
So then you sold it?
Yeah, I did. I sold it to them. After she done what she did, I was afraid of it.
Scaredy cat.
Yeah, no telling what would happen to it after that. Driving that car over 100 miles with just a quart of oil.
So.
Yeah, well, anyhow, and then we finally, I've been there about 7 years, 6 or 7.